I still want to explore the rest of the Shadowlands before I go into the mausoleum entrance.
Dedicated to Hugo Hobbs, cobbler. Hobbs the Cobbs to his friends.
Better take a look.
Here rests Violet Goldhammer, beloved singer. May her voice live on in our memories.
Step softly.
Here rests Eric Crivens, sole inheritor of the Crivens family. May the gods forgive him. In memory of Largo Crivens, taken along with his family on the same grim night. May their deaths be avenged.
Oh, that's all of these tombstones are the Crivens family, huh?
In memory of Warwick Marsh, dearly missed by both of his wives. Behold the glorious remains of Draven Mistbrook, poet, epicure, romantic, and medium. He should have lived to be 1,000.
I guess not all of the... Ice Bite Robe grants resistance to cold damage, and Armor of Agathis at level 3. How does that compare to what Will's got? Oh no, that potent robe is just going to be way better than that. Okay.
Here rests Callista Freeclaw, legendary brawler. Died in his sleep, to the surprise of many. Here lies the best smith in Rythwin. Our swords will never slice as true.
This is leading down to the Masons Guild, which is nice, but like from where I am, I think I'd like to go ahead and close off this area. I'm just making my way around the outside of this building before I go in.
What's that?
True Love's Caress. Fond Caress. One of the magical pair of rings that allows the wearer to receive warding bond from a creature wearing the matching ring.
Here lies Gertrude the Monsoon Rafferty. She came and went like a natural disaster. In memory of Eberk Trollbleeder, his tall tales shall be greatly missed. lies Bronick Larrow, blacksmith of renown. May he make iron sing in the afterlife. In memory of Kayla Bellsworth, thrice married, thrice widowed, always smiling.
Looks like this gate leads back to the shrine, the Sharon sanctuary. So it's nice to have that marked off.
In memory of Reuven Corley, who lived stoically and died without complaint. Here lies faithful Jamie, the love of all our lives.
Huh. Small standalone mausoleum.
Now, what are you hiding?
I think I'll go for a 10. Graveyard diary. Someone who paid lip service to Shar, but did not believe, and also prayed for Kethric's downfall. Boots of apparent death, feigned death. Cute. Oh, once per short rest.
No time to waste. Quiet as a mouse. Better tread carefully.
Here lies Thomasin Feverbreaker, midwife and wise woman.
Might as well take a look.
Ah, an open door. And an easy way under the roof. Looks like there's not too much further we can go without going inside. That's okay. There is in fact stairs down here somewhere, yeah? Okay, yeah. Actually, what's this over here?
Time to kill. Quick and quiet.
Can't afford you away. I should grab that.
Alright, I'm gonna take everything from this room real quick. A library key, which might very well just open the door we just came through.
I love the sound of lockpicking. Let's see.
Could have sworn I saw a ladder. Yep, there's a ladder right over there.
Simply begging to be robbed.
She's not hostile.
I ought to speak.
Here to see the doctor? Are we poorly? Are we desperately poorly? Oh, not so well. But well enough to wait. Join the line, and you will be seen.
I don't have time to wait. I need to see the doctor right now.
Yes, yes, but all must wait. The doctor's hands are full. Join the line. You will be seen.
No barter option, but cleric and deception. I'm not a patient. I've been hired as a new healer. I do have drunk, but my perception is good, and I've got the Shar's bonus. So 9, at least 10. 10 to 13.
An answer to our prayers. Down to the theater. Be swift. Be saved.
Patients registry. So I will head into there, I suppose. Although I might go around the outside, or I don't know. But until we get there, looks like there's plenty to pick up in here. Looks like this chest and this desk are both marked as owned, though. True Love's Embrace. Intimate embrace, one of the magical pair of rings that allows the wearer to cast warding bond once per long rest on a creature wearing the matching ring. And that just goes outside, right? Yeah. And in fact, that just goes right there. Before I do that though, I found a surgeon's memorandum that basically confirms that the doctor and nurses here are disciples of Shar. Oh, there's another room in here. Looks like a nursery, maybe?
Don't call the doctor yet. I've got potions, sutures. I know I can do this. Oh, you're a patient. This is the children's ward. Triage is back that way.
I see you have medical supplies on hand. Can you spare any?
I will sell you what I can, once I've stabilized the patient.
Why are you treating a dead body?
Not dead, merely medicated, to ease the pain.
I sense the patient's soul. He is merely resting while the body heals. Ah. But I do have 4 inspiration. And I'm not using another inspiration, especially not when I have disadvantage.
Your untrained eyes deceive you. Now I must ask you to step away. This patient demands my utmost attention.
Ah. Well, you're not marked as claimed. This healer's ledger tells us that at some point they began treating Dark Justiciars only. I suppose I could break the barricade and go outside from here, but I don't need to. Here is an interesting thing about the practice sword. It is a light finesse bludgeoning weapon, and I believe it is the only weapon in the game that you can get light and finesse and bludgeoning on. So it's actually worth keeping one of those around. Will it let me try again, or...
I'll do better, and the patients will be better, and it will all be fine.
Can you
I
spare
will
it?
sell you what I can, once I've stabilized the patient.
Yeah, it doesn't let me try again. Shar's Temptation. Charm person once per short rest. Largely useless, but cool for flavor. You know, Shadowheart failed, but perhaps will.
Keeping pace.
Can just convince her.
Don't call the doctor yet. I've got potions, sutures. I know I can do this. Oh, you're a patient. This is the children's ward. Triage is back that way.
I see you have medical supplies on hand. Can you spare any?
I will sell you what I can, once I've stabilized the patient.
Why are you treating a dead body?
Not dead, merely medicated, to ease the pain.
The patient's definitely dead. Been dead for a while, judging by the smell.
The patient is asleep. The sedative is quite strong, you see.
That didn't work. I guess try deception. Ooh, we'll take Tides of Chaos.
Yes. Yes. hands would not fail me. The patient is sure to recover.
Now that that's sorted, might I purchase some supplies?
Not much left now, but you're welcome to look.
Well, the good news is they weren't really wrong. There's not much here, but this Carabasan's poison is pretty good. It can paralyze targets. So I will go ahead and get that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to tend to my patient.
What do we have here?
And then before I go there, I believe I should be able to close out this area well enough.
Here lies Sion Greencloak. She loved the forest. May she find it once again. In memory of Frinz Lockley, baker. None could work miracles with yeast as he did. Here rests Patrick Foundy, famed tailor and teetotaler. He clothed many a man's back. In memory of Tora Deeproot, dearly missed by her 14 children and 96 grandchildren.
Now what might you be hiding?
Ah. I'll be right back here.
Perfectly hidden. Off I go. What's that?
Oh, a dirt mound over here.
Unnoticed. Good. No time to dally. That's curious.
And another. But I want to overlook on the camp again. Alright, let's see what's in here.
Let's see.
Alright, so this area is pretty filled in, and then we really only have the Mason's Guild and Toll House after we finish dealing with this.
On I go. Let's see what we have here.
Oh, there's a ledge up here too. Assassin's Short Sword, advantage on stealth checks. Scout's note. Gerald, I want you to infiltrate the outpost from the ridge. I'm certain your sword will make short work of any obstacles. Let us take the initiative in this fight. Okay, I do love the Susur dagger. However, the advantage on stealth checks will cancel out the disadvantage I have from my medium armor. Wait a minute, or do I not have a disadvantage from this medium armor? Huh. I'll put it on, and next time I roll a stealth check, I'll see how that goes.
take a look.
Preserved Mind Flayer Parasite. Useless and limp, a Mind Flayer parasite hangs suspended in the clear mucoid limb. Dead, it can still be admired. And sold, I guess. Surgery and Physiology, a Sharin's Primer. Every page of this medical test is crisp and unblemished, and every quill stroke precise. Sharin aphorisms and general philosophies accompany the explicit diagrams and surgical guidelines. Only with sacrifice is mastery gained. So has Our Lady said, and so I say to you, dearest reader. The darkness is infinite, but a master's teachings are not. When his wisdom is exhausted and his pupils finally versed, there shall come time for one final lesson. He will become the subject, fully laid bare for his students to consult, examine, and dissect. The sisters shall one day know me, first in whole, last in part. Only then will they be masters. And the key? Poisoner's Gloves. Whenever you deal poison damage, the target needs to make a Constitution saving throw or become poisoned. Nice, but it's not going to beat out the raw damage of either the archery gloves or those other acid gloves that Astarion has.
So many worlds out there. You'd need 1,000 lifetimes to see them all. More.
So let's not go through these doors because I think
What's there shall be mine.
whoever is there would not appreciate us having been in this room.
Onward.
They are not hostile, at least not immediately. So let's leave. Yeah, that seems like a good place for Astarion. And if Astarion, then probably also Will. Let's have Karlach remain here so that she does have the height advantage. Maybe there. Yeah. By the way, so he's resistant to fire, legendary resistance incapacitation, plus 10 to next saving throws against an incapacitating condition. You can use this 3 times. Legendary action, Wail of Loss. Once per round, use as legendary action after being attacked to make every assistant cast Wail of Loss simultaneously. Confuse your foes with a Shriek of Absence. Malus Thorn can multi-attack if his hit points are 40% or less. And at 358, that's like 140 hit points. And he's got turn resistance. Alright, well, let us see how this goes.
Need to tread softly.
Let us approach from this angle.
Gently does it.
And actually, let's go there because I just want to see a stealth check.
Let's see what I can learn.
The objective of the Scalpel Sisters is to soothe. For the scalpel indeed is an extension of Shar. See how the patient reacts when I but stroke the right nerve. Hear its comfort, hear the very melody of mercy. Pray, sister, Show us the extent of your beneficence. Stop. Stay your hand, for it slaps where it should stroke. We can hardly hear the patient sighs of solace. Perhaps it is our unexpected audience that makes you quiver. Come, step forward. I can see the love of Shar darken your eyes. Be welcome.
May Shar guide your blessing hands.
And the rough vessels that are yours. Tell me, what is the guiding principle of the goddess?
Absence.
Precisely. Absence. No other word captures the heart of Shar so very perfectly. It is the scalpel-led journey that leads from pain to peace. See? What is the light of eyes but the cancer that causes one to witness the laceration of being? If light is the symptom, then darkness is the cure. For in light there is presence, but in darkness there is absence.
In light is presence, in darkness, absence.
But you, look how the succor of Shar eludes even you. One who walks faithfully in her shadow. See how painfully present you remain. We do not wish to see you suffer so. Let us cure you.
The goddess has greater plans for me than to submit to your scalpels. Close. But I don't have 4.
How your sickness misdirects you, blinded by luminous eyes. What say you to this, dear sisters?
The scalpel soothes. Come sing its song. We would hear your melody of mercy.
Well, this isn't good. Okay, I have 1 level 2 spell slot left.
Don't be shy.
Let us start with making Malus Thorn wet.
This'll help.
I have 1 sorcery point left per spell slot level. So I think I need to create 2 sorcery points. And now I can twin spell haste on myself as well as Astarion. Oh, and
Attack, attack.
and then Astarion. Let's just big poison damage. And arrow of many targets. Oh, the haste wore off. Damn. Because I wasn't in combat when I did it. I screwed that up pretty bad. Let's do that again with another many targets. Or was it my last one?
Into the shadows.
I think it is time to use up perhaps a mirror image.
On the move.
Why did it skip? Oh, it didn't skip colors. Okay. Actually, although... So first off, I am definitely going to frenzy here. And I can get my second throw. And let's make it a bomb, because... Well, there's only 3 targets. Let's just focus on taking him down, I suppose. Path is interrupted.
Handy.
Immune to bleeding. Fair.
This flesh must be flayed.
Master Surgeon's
The
will
next
is my honor.
instrument, sister.
Saved from the ice. Okay. Astarion is paralyzed, unfortunately. Can I go help him? Oh, wait.
On I go.
Remedial potion. Oh, I can't. What if I dash? Please let that work. Nice. But now I'm out of actions.
There's blood in the air.
What's the plan?
Cancel end turn. I think I have enough movement left to provoke from you, myself.
Shall we cut and run?
So now I can get here.
Time for a new approach.
Psionic Backlash. Why not?
Easy as.
And let's not forget the enraged throw. Seems good. Sure. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, almost certainly. Malus Thorn. Still wet. Let's Misty Step over here.
Fleet of foot.
Okay, okay. Astarion. Oh, wait, he just has advantage, that's right.
Ready or not?
Let's finish this.
$65. Nice, nice. Nah, I don't want her to end up using that, so I'll pop off a shot at this person right here. And I'll come over closer to the Thorn, to Malleus. Okay, Karlak. Can you finish him off?
Easy.
16 and 3, 27. Let's do the enraged throw. Ah, a miss. Oh, but that was sufficient.
No wonder some people are afraid of doctors.
And then Will got Power corrupts. Defeat a major figure in the corrupted town. Can I try to shove you? That failed. So I guess I'll be... And then I'll be moving further away. I mean...
The dance macabre.
Oh wait, is there only 2 left?
Break them. Be quick.
Oh! That's the wrong person. Oh, he's dead though. Oh, but I have enough movement to get next to her anyway. Okay.
Can't afford to let up. Have to keep going.
Aww. I guess I can dash to get closer for next turn.
Now this is my happy place.
But I probably won't even need to. Oh, path is interrupted.
Tactical.
I can move over here. There we go.
To do it.
I guess I must have missed. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna throw an Alchemist Fire. Oh wait, she's wet. Ah, she died to her own fumes. Okay.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Well, I guess I will loot this room. One of the nurses had this syringe. It's essentially a dagger, but a +1 dagger, but it has inject nostrum. So once per short rest, you can have +1d6 necrotic damage, and possibly poison them. That's cute. And then another one of the sisters had this bone saw, which is essentially a +1 longsword. And then it has incise ligaments. Add 1d6 necrotic damage and possibly slow them for 2 turns. And then another nurse had this trepan, which is basically a +1 short sword. But once per short rest, trephination. Make a burr hole into the enemy's skull and possibly knock them prone. And then you get the necrotic damage on top of that. And then this nurse here has an artificial leech, which is essentially a +1 dagger. But you can do bloodletting, which gets you the necrotic damage, and make them bleed for 2 turns. On top of that, 3 of them had this Carabasan's gift on it. So I was able to purchase some of Carabasa's poison, but this is a 1-turn paralyze, a strong paralytic poison. So that could come in useful.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Malus Thorn. Surgeon's Subjugation Amulet. Paralyzing critical. Once per long rest, when scoring a critical hit on a humanoid, the wearer can paralyze the target for 2 turns. I think that's going to be more useful than the Broodmother's Revenge. Astarion hasn't been getting healed in combat that often. Then there's this battered lute. A lute with the initials AC meticulously carved on the body. Art color. Deal with Raphael's old enemy in the mausoleum. Met Raphael. Kill an Orthon form to get information. The tieflings are finally safe from the horrors of Moonrise Towers. Nice. And then wake up Art Calo. We found a lute bearing Art's initials in the House of Healing. Maybe playing it for him will bring him back to his senses. Now, we do pretty much need to go back. There's only a little bit left to explore, but that fight basically used up the rest of the resources. Like, Shadowheart has one spell slot left. Will has some first and a second level spell, and a couple of level 1 sorcerer slots. I mean, I guess we could take another fight if it's not too hard, but why risk it? So, let me go ahead and... I can give the ledger to He Who Was. We can do that real quick. Sure. I keep saying He Who Remains, but it's He Who Was.
Companion. Companion.
Be at ease. None could ever replace you. A word, if I may.
Oh!
The air stirs in trepidation. You have the ledger.
I wanted to do with this with Shadowheart, so okay.
Wits and blades always sharp.
The air stirs in trepidation. You have the ledger.
Here, take it.
We have it. Her lies, her guilt. Madeline reported her friends to a dark justiciar and fled when they were butchered. Well, she flees no more. I will be the conduit for Madeline's spirit. I will force her to face trial, and you will be the judge. Make her beg. Make her suffer.
Perhaps I will finish what the Dark Justiciars started.
I thought I the teacher, but I have a feeling I will learn much from you. Witness.
You said I was gonna be punished. That you'd be the judge. But I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
You didn't mean to kill your friends? How laughable.
I said it didn't mean nothing. That Ben and Mark were just drunk and whining. The Dark Justiciar promised she was gonna chat with him. She promised.
If it was drunk complaining, why did you report them?
The Dark Justiciar said to report everything, big or small. She ain't the type you say no to. She gave him a dagger each and told them to press it against their stomachs on the count of 3 to start stabbing and not stop till she said so. She never said stop. I'd do anything to take it back. Anything.
Stab yourself. Rip your stomach open. Feel the pain of your friends. Only then will you be free. And I am definitely guiding this.
Like this?
Start stabbing and don't stop until I say so.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Cleric of Shar, persuasion. Did I say step? Drive the knife in deeper. I am at 4 inspiration. But I can't justify another inspiration.
Enough! You vile sadist! What have you done to me?
You what? You said to punish her.
Not to the point of killing this body! You will join me in the darkness of oblivion! You treacherous insect!
Complete. Punish the wicked. We found the oh no. We forced he who was to stab himself over and over again during the ritual. He was furious. And yet he's only missing 6 hit points. Unfortunately, I did not want to find myself in this situation. Karlak,
Got this.
you do have a rage charge left. There's no way I'm not resting after this, so let's go ahead and use it. And do you have any legendary actions or anything? No.
This'll help. Can't give up.
Astarion.
Don't linger.
Ready.
Only a 45% chance to work. But 70% here. And I was hoping the Raven would give up when his master was out, but I guess not.
Let's turn someone inside out. Let's move. Victor's path.
1 hit point left. He who was, what ails thy mind? The queen was clear. A full retreat to the Shadowfell with all due haste. You beheld the fate of lover's whisper. After a 10 day in the darkness, she knew not her name. These lands are rich in tragedy and memory, but our minds are vulnerable to the malignant curse. Lover's whisper strangled her own raven this morn. Her raven! The queen was incensed at the loss of her child, and struck Lover's whisper down, as was her right. Return at once, or I will be forced to report your desertion of thine will. And now I can loot Madeline, I suppose. There's really no reason to take Madeline's ledger, but whatever. Okay, it is definitely time to
I must keep going.
rest, even though there's not that much left to explore in the Shadowlands here. Tollhouse and then Mason's Guild, and then on to the mausoleum. But first, and by the way, I don't know if this is a new thing, but I only just now noticed it. I'm here, I sent one of my party members to camp because I'm going to sell stuff, and in order to get, like, I don't have to actually go to the party chest. I can just click on this, and it opens up the inventories of my traveler's chest and my companions. So that's going to save me a lot of time. Yeah, Gale doesn't have much. Okay, I'll rejoin you after I'm done with all this. Now this battered loot. This is for the quest that lifts the Shadow Curse. The Shadow Curse was set here by Shar, by Ketheric, in Shar's name. I'm not convinced Shadowheart wants to lift it. So she's probably just gonna send that back to camp for now. Meanwhile, it is time for a long rest.
Too dark to tell. I bet they're close.
Is there something you want to talk about, my dear?
Are you really going to trust that devil to keep his word if we kill this Orthon?
I'd trust a devil over a vampire any day. I think he likes us.
Just stay on your guard.
Am I not the very definition of careful?
Alright, time for the partial rest. Alright, there were no scenes, so let's just go ahead and do the real long rest. Alright, Fizzibald's Brewed-Up Belly Glummer, very rare potion. I have the Salts of Corpse Roads and Suspension. Any suspension. Well, I only have one, and the web grenade is the least valuable, so... Coat your active weapon in poison. Targets must succeed a DC 17 Constitution or become poisoned and take 1d6 poison damage at the end of each of its turns. Okay. And I did get 2 of them. Ooh. And I have enough resources to make elixir of cloud giant strength. And I got 2 of them. Also, I somehow have 2 transmuter stones active, and I'm not sure how that happened. Alright, we're all buffed up and ready to go. I am using Scratch again, although I'm gonna work harder to keep him out of combat. And Karlach is using one of my new elixirs of cloud giant strength, so I'm excited to see that in action. Alright. But that'll have to be next time. Well, we have only a little bit of the Shadowlands left to go, and then we are going into this mausoleum for the relic of Ketheric Thorm.